Are you in a funk right now? Are you kind of in this place where you've kind of fallen into a rut and it's just really tough to get out of? You know, look, all of us are going to fall into this kind of rut once in a while. You can't stay level 10 forever. But I want to give you some ideas to break out of a rut, because we all fall into it, right? Some people get motivated every quarter. Some people get motivated once a year in January, right? Some people get motivated every single day. But all of us, once in a while, are going to fall into that rut where we have a little bit of negative self-talk going on. We just can't seem to get results. Sometimes we can't get ourselves to do the things that we know we need to do. And I want to give you 3 things that I think will help you get out of a rut, okay? So the first one is really your focus, determining what you're focused on, right? When we fall into a rut, usually it's because we fall into what we're focusing on. We tend to see things in a negative fashion, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened to me, or oh my gosh, you know, there's no opportunity. You can always hear this in the language that people use, right? Nobody's picking up the phone today. Really? Nobody's picking up the phone. Nobody on planet Earth, when you call them, is going to be picking up the phone, right? So usually you can tell in our language what we're focused on. And so I would just say this. Are you focused on possibility, or are you focused on, you know, being trapped or stuck? Because here's what I know. What's possible for you is endless, and what's stopping you is an illusion. I'll say that again. What's possible for you is endless. It's exciting. But what is stopping you, or what's got you trapped, is just an illusion. It's a figment of your imagination. There is nothing stopping you. Change your focus and you'll change your actions. And obviously, if you change your actions, you know that you're going to get better results. And that's how you start to kind of get out of this rut. You're going to do it with putting the right focus in the right place, because then that leads to the second thing. The second thing is activities. Are you focusing on doing the right activities, right? If you're getting up in the morning and you're getting up late and you're kind of, I don't want to go to work, and then you get to work and then you're getting distracted, you're grabbing a cup of coffee, talking to other agents in the office, and you're not doing the activities that get results, well, then you can't really expect to get the results that you're after. Of course, you're going to be in a rut if you're not doing the activities. The question, though, is what are the right activities? Well, you want to be doing the activities that make you a lot of money, right? I just got off the phone with a coaching client, and we determined that if you wanted to, she wanted to make $250,000 over the next 6 months. And if she was going to do that, what she had to realize was she had to make 5 new contacts a day, and then she had to call her database. And what we found was she's worth like $2,500 per hour of prospecting, which means when she's not doing her activity, she is writing a check and giving it to her competition for $2,500. So my question for you would be, the activities you're doing, are they assistant work? Are they administration work? Are they $9 an hour activity? Or are they the things that are going to make you the most amount of money? The $2,500 an hour, maybe it's only $140, only $140 an hour. Maybe it's $140, maybe it's $2,500. Whatever it is, focus on doing those activities first. The truth is, if you will get up in the morning, have a strong morning routine, that's your activity, right? You have a strong morning routine that puts you in a good state. You control what you focus on. You get to the office. You do your lead generation. You do your lead follow-up. Anything after that could almost go to heck in a handbasket. As long as you're going on some appointments, you're going to be good. But you and I both know that if you have a strong morning routine, you do your lead generation, you do your lead follow-up, you do the things that are going to make you the most amount of money, you're going to win the game. And the last one is, it's going to be really tough to do the activities if you don't have the right environment. That's number 3, having the right environment. This is probably the most underrated part of business. And, you know, I've noticed people say, well, I just got to be more disciplined, David. And that's not entirely true. You don't have to be more disciplined. You need to set up your environment and set up your life to allow you to be more disciplined. I always use the joke, if you're trying to lose weight and that's it, I'm gonna go on a cutting cycle and I'm gonna lose all this weight, right? I'm gonna eat healthy, I'm gonna go to the gym, but then all of a sudden you go to the gym and there's an ice cream shop in the gym. How much exercise and how much weight are you going to lose? I don't know about you, but ice cream is like my vice. If there was an ice cream shop in the gym, I would be going to the gym to get the ice cream, right? So, but if you walk in a gym, what do you see? You see fit people on the pictures of fit people on the wall. You see workout machines everywhere. You see accountability with trainers and stuff like that. The environment is set up for you to win? Is your environment right now set up for you to win? Or is it set up for you to be distracted, right? Stop beating yourself up. It's not that you're not disciplined. It's that the environment is set up for somebody to come by and go, hey, you got a minute? Hey, can you help me with this deal? Oh my gosh, I need you to put this fire out, right? Like if you have email, like if you're attached to your email everywhere you go, I've always said that email is just a convenient organization of other people's agendas. They don't care about you making $2,500 an hour. They want you to take care of their agenda. So if you have to put that off to the side. You have to set up your schedule. You have to set up your physical environment. So how do you do that? There's a few things. Number one, who you surround yourself with is going to matter. If you are hanging around people that are complaining about the market and talking about all the rejection and people don't really want to list now and it's a tough market and they're waiting for the interest rates and they're waiting for the election and blah, 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 blah. If you're hanging around those kinds of people, you're not going to do much prospecting. It's really tough to do. But if you're hanging around with excited people, enthusiastic people, people who are making things happen, they're on the phone, they got their scripts and their dialogues, they're making calls, they love it. Even if they're getting rejected, they're pushing forward, they're staying positive. If you're around people like that, doing the activities that you're supposed to do is easy. You know, it's so interesting. Whenever I'll take a coaching client who is making like 0 appointments a day, maybe like, 2 a week. They're setting 2 appointments a week. They'll come and they'll prospect in this environment, in the environment, like I'll bring them to another environment around me where I'm like, you need to, we have our music going, we have our scripts and dialogues, we're saying our affirmations. All of a sudden they go from 0 appointments a day to 2 or 3 a day. That's a big jump when you consider 2 appointments a week, right, on average, to 10 or 15. What changed? The environment changed. The people they were hanging around with changed. So when it comes to environment, a couple things. Number one, who you hang out with, who you are around when it's time to do business. The second thing is the physical environment. If your physical environment is set up with distractions, you got to set it up so the distractions are put out. And look, at all costs, stay away from negative people. Okay, so I hope this has help you get out of a rut. If you're feeling like a rut, here's what I want you to know. It's only one, you could wake up tomorrow and one thing could happen that could absolutely change the trajectory that you're on, right? You call one expired listing, or you talk to one for sale by owner, or you do one open house that gets you a deal that you end up double ending, and then you end up, they give you a referral to another deal, and you got 4 deals because of one call you made, or you got 4 deals because of one open house you made. Look, what's possible for you is endless, but what is stopping you is just an illusion.